I'm going to start reading my 100th book this year. Like, are you serious? I just got out of the shower and I'm so ready to just chill. So that's why I made myself some tea. Oh, I don't know why I touched that. It's fucking hot. It has chamomile. What's this thing called? Guachalalate. That's in Spanish. I don't know how you would say it in English. And cinnamon. And I am feeling it a little sweet today. So I'm going to add some agave or honey. No, probably agave. Anywho, I'm ready to chill and start a new book, you guys. I just finished reading a book this morning. And dude, I was literally so over it because... it just wasn't all that good, to be honest. And I just kept reading it. I'm one of those that thinks it might get good, it might get good. It didn't get good. And I don't know, I have not put a book on DNF. I feel bad, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm quitting or something. Because what if it does get good? I don't know. I was just so over, especially because I had so many days with it. I'm not exactly sure how many days. But once I pass 4 days with a book, I kind of get bored because obviously if I'm taking that long, it's not that good. For me, it's not that interesting. And I'm just like, dude, like, I just want to start a new book. And that's how I feel right now. I just want to start a new book. I know some people usually get into a reading slump where they just don't want to read, but I want to read, and I just want to read, and I want to read something new because, you know, that was the thing. I just wasn't picking it up. So I'm just ready to start a new book. And I had an idea what book I wanted to do. I wanted to read a library book that I got. I still have like 2 or 3 library books left to read. And I was gonna do a thriller, but then I saw a TikTok of this girl reading this Christmas book, and I was like, dude, I have that book. I got it sent to me. This video is probably gonna be up after Christmas, but this is before Christmas. I'm not usually a Christmas romance girly because I read some last year and they were not it. They failed me. They were horrible. So I was like, I'm not gonna read any this year. Well, if I get some sent, okay, whatever. But I'm not gonna go to the library and look for a Christmas romance because the ones that I read were horrible, and I'm like, no. But I'm gonna read this one. It looks cute and I'm very excited. We got our tea ready. I did add some agave. I'm not gonna try right now because it's still pretty fucking hot. Now vamonos to the sofa. I need some chapstick. Let's put some on. I was looking for it and it was right here on the sofa. Homegirl wants to play. She brought me her toy and I'm like, homegirl, I'm going to read. I'm going to start reading my 100th book this year. Like, are you serious? I'm serious. And I'm like, I didn't think I was gonna get to 100 books this year. Like, what? 100 books? That's the most books I read in a year. This is my 2nd year as a book girly. I started reading last year. After the first book, I was hooked. Wow, I had a little moment again. You guys, this is my 100th book this year. I'm reading my 100th book this year. This is insane. No pressure to the book girlies, however many books you read. You know, at least you read. Even if you read 10, 20, 30, whatever it is. There was this video where I saw, it said, don't let book girlies trick you like that when they read, like, I don't know how many books a week. It's because they're using, I forgot what the hell they were using, and I think it's like an audio type of thing. If you want a video to be like 2 times the speed or something like that, I'm pretty sure you can do that on audiobooks. I'm not so sure. I've never done an audiobook. And this is me reading 100 books physically, okay? Physical books. I don't do audiobooks. Yeah, I've done some ebooks, but you know, you're still like reading like that. You know, I've done like a couple ebooks. They're not my favorite and it's on my phone and it's so tiny, but you know, I get some ebook arcs. 100 books, you know, I didn't do audiobooks. Ebooks is still like a book, like you're reading, you know, it's not like it's being read to me. Insane. But yeah, I'm gonna read this one. Putnam. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Putnam Books sent it to me, so shout out them. And I'm so excited. A pack for winter, like what? When I got this one, I was like, is it part of a series? Because I saw these things, but then I looked it up and it says it's not part of a series, that it's just like all standalones. And then it's like one author and another author. I don't know, but it said standalone, so I'm pretty sure it's a standalone. I don't know. Let me know if you have read this book. I'm very excited. It seems so cute. I mean, I'm not a holiday person, a Christmas person, but whatever. Honestly, I haven't uploaded like that. Here I go again. I haven't uploaded like that. Well, I did post a video last week, but before that I think it was like 2-3 weeks, and that's because I don't know, I just felt like I didn't know what to post. So give me ideas, like what do you guys want me to post? What do you guys want to see in 2026? I love doing book reviews. Like, do you guys enjoy reading them? Do you guys enjoy watching them? You know, I try to do spoiler free, but sometimes I just need to give you guys some details because it's like I'm talking to you guys, like I'm on FaceTime, like I'm like, yo, like so and so did this, so and so is cheating on so and so. Oh, it's just, you know, like I need somebody to read with. Like, I need a reading buddy. I need a reading bestie. But I also like doing these reading vlogs. That's kind of mainly what I want to do and what I have been doing. But yeah, all right, enough chit chat. This might be a long video, but Yeah, I'm such a chit chatty girl. I love chit chatting with you guys, and I missed you guys. I just miss talking. I feel like this is just so much that I had to tell you guys. I might make it to like 101, 102. I don't know. But let's get started. Okay, hold on. So I'm reading this intro to Omega verse part, and it's just saying like why choose means that our female main character doesn't have to choose between her love interest for her happily ever after. And it's saying male alphas have knots at the base of their that swells during sex. I know that, right? Whoa. From werewolves. When I've read some paranormal stuff with werewolves, and there's like omegas, betas, packs. Is this like a paranormal thing? Does this have werewolves? I don't know, and I'm not gonna read the back. This is a pack for winter, and werewolves roam in packs. I'm just like, it's saying Omega verse. Like, is this a whole nother universe? People are born into a designation which influences their biology, personality, and instincts, but they do not shift into animals. So they just have these things, but don't shift. The book is in first person. Thank God. The last book I read was in third person, and third person romances are just not my thing. I am very much confused because my dude has a partner, but he's thinking about homegirl. I'm just like very much confused. How is this gonna go about? Is there gonna be a threesome? He's saying, I'd grown up in a pack, an Omega mother, 4 fathers, and enough siblings that our first home had extensions on the extensions. Dude, what is gonna go on? Like, yo, do they just have multiple partners? I did start reading when I showed you guys, and it's Ivy's point of view and it's Rome's point of view, and I feel like there might be other people's point of view. I don't know, like maybe James or maybe Logan's. This is so interesting because it is like about packs, but it's not wolves. Well, yeah, no, because they don't shift. But I'm very interested in it because it's like she's an Omega, and I'm like, is she gonna have like hella partners? Like, is that what the pack is really all about? Like, I don't know how that's gonna go about. It's really interesting. It's very intriguing. I'm like, what's gonna happen? I feel like it's also gonna be funny because I like her vibes. I like their vibes. We're gonna have to see tomorrow. It's morning time, you guys, and we're gonna read. We're on the beanbag. We're chilling. Oh shit. Ooh. Dude, I knew it. It's in his point of view now. I knew we were gonna get his point of view, but I'm still waiting on James' point of view because I feel like it's gonna be point of views from guys. I don't know if there's gonna be girls that she's like scenting, like where there's this little vibe, you know. Even the little kids know because her students asked James a question. I'm like, okay. Dude, what? You guys, we are finally getting James' point of view. I knew we were going to get his point of view. And dude, but it's wild. And right now, I had no idea it was going to be like this. You guys, I have been reading like all day today. Well, not all day, but I have read a lot. I only have like 100 pages left. I'm going to finish this book tomorrow. And I'm so excited to keep reading because everything is cool right now. She's having some difficulties with back to school because they were on winter break, but now they're back. So it's the second half of the school year. And she's kind of all over the place, and it's probably because of this whole thing where like, you know, she's part of a pack now and whatnot. I'm interested like to see what's gonna happen. And there's this grant thing that her and Rome signed up for. Rome is also a teacher. He's a music teacher, so they work together. And I don't know, I feel like he could win it and she will feel some type of way, or I don't know, she might win it. And you know, he cares for her. They all care for her, the 3 guys. But I'm interested in, like, you know how in romance books usually this obstacle happens where they go their separate ways for a cool minute, or just like this whole thing happens and like, you know, there's usually a breakup. So I don't know, but I'm like, is something like that going to happen? Like, what's going to happen? You know, what's going to be the obstacle, if there's even an obstacle? But you guys, like, it's just the spice is there. Let me tell you, I'm excited to finish this book tomorrow. And her like actually getting into the pack, like being bonded. Like, is Rome gonna bond to her and Logan? Is she gonna be more into Logan? I mean, I don't know, like bonded to Logan or whatever, because Rome and James are bonded. I'm getting it. I know what's happening, but I feel like I'm still learning more about this whole pack thing, alpha thing, omega thing, all this stuff, you know. And she's also learning more about herself, because she said how she believed she wasn't a real omega, and that's because of her ex, because he said something and she just felt some type of way, and that's kind of like what hurt her the most. So she's like giving into it, and dude, she is giving into it. And you guys, I did get some book mail. Now I'm thinking, like, why the fuck didn't I open it with you guys? I was just so excited, because who doesn't get excited for book mail? But I received this book, Park Avenue. I'm excited to read this one. Like, look how gorgeous the cover is. Love me some book mail. It's morning. We are on our way to the living room. I'm on my way to the living room. I got my book with me. I got my juice, and I'm ready to go. It is so gloomy today. I don't know if you could tell. I mean, I have the 2 windows, so it's like you can see the light, but still it looks like a little bit not that bright. We got our book. We got some blankets. We are comfy. I told you guys last night I have like 100 pages left, and I'm going to finish it right here in one sitting. We're gonna do it. We are going to do it because it's just 100 pages, you know? So let's read until we're done. Dude, homegirl is pushing them away. I knew it was going to be her because of this whole thing with her ex and stuff like that, and her not thinking she's enough. And I'm just like, dude. But they're coming to the rescue. OMG. No, seriously, where is your wife? Dude. What is going on? Oh, hell no. Get him, Logan. Get him, Logan. No murder. Ooh. No, seriously, like, you have a wife, you have kids. Man. Actually, no, that's not a man. That's a man acting like a boy. Felix, what the fuck? The cat? A point of view of the cat. I can't. Look. Oh, shit, it's James for the epilogue. I thought it was Ivy. Oh, I thought it was going to be Ivy. 1 year later, they're going on a little trip, and James says we should spend every winter in a tropical paradise so I could get this view regularly. Same, James. Same. I wish I could be in a tropical island during this winter because I hate the cold. Wait. Is there gonna be a point of view of everyone for the epilogue? Because it was James, and now it's Rome's, and I thought it was 310, but. Okay, I don't want to see. Let's read. Oh, now it's Logan's. I think it is gonna be every single one. I feel like we're gonna get Ivy's last. Dude, I thought it was over at 310. I'm at 317. If again, I mean, let's do this. Yep, no, it's Ivy's. The last epilogue. This was 4 epilogues back. The end. Wow. Okay. This book was totally not what I expected. I thought it was going to be a comfy, easy read. I mean, it was an easy read. I thought it was going to be sweet, nothing spicy. It's just, it kind of gave me off that vibes. Literally, do not judge a book by its cover. But I didn't really judge it, it's just like what I thought. I go in reading books not knowing anything. Nothing. And I'm like, after reading this book, I'm like, wow, you just do not expect it. I didn't mind the spice at all because it kind of like goes with it from their whole like alpha omega thing, this omega verse. I saw all of it coming, and after the first one, after like finding out what it was going to be about and like, reading more, I was like, okay, there's going to be a lot of these scenes and it's going to get wild, there's just going to be all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, whoa. But I like they have like these werewolf things, the whole biting, the bonding, the nodding, but they don't turn into werewolves, which is cool. Like, it was a little wild, the whole thing where it's 3 men and her. She's literally having sex with 3 men and it's just her, and I was like, but I like how it was just more than that. It was her letting go and being herself and being able, because it's like a whole pack thing, and being able to just let your pack take care of you, let somebody else take care of you instead of you doing it all yourself, especially because of this toxic negative ex that she had. And he was just annoying with what he did during that Valentine's Day thing. Rom and Logan were cool. They were already bonded and they had their own thing going on and just basically wanting to be a part of a pack. Rom had a huge family and Logan didn't. I just love their vibes, especially James. Like, he was just so caring. And Logan, there was also something going on where he felt like he also wasn't lovable. Logan was very reserved and shyish in a way, and there was a reason, because of his past and him growing up and just not wanting to be heartbroken. And him too, he just had to let go and just give in, and then they all ended up giving in. And let me tell you that they were giving each other a lot. I actually liked it, and I want to read the other ones. Dude, I'm like, what? I wonder if they're like the same. This is the first Christmas romance that I actually like. I really, really liked it. You guys have to read it. Like, y'all are gonna be shocked. I was like, sheesh. But I'm so excited for the new book that I'm going to read today. I think I'm gonna do a thriller that I have. All right, you guys, this is the end of the reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading vlog and the whole chit chat. I know that there was a lot of chit chat in the beginning. Oh my god, I'm just realizing that this was my 100th book, and I just finished reading my 100th book. Wow, I'm so proud of me. Wow, 100 books. I did not plan on reading 100 books. I don't know how my fellow book girlies be reading more than 100 books. Everybody reads however much they want. Like, good for you, girl. Even if you just read 20 and 10 books, at least you read something, you know? So just keep doing it because you want to read the books that you want. Do what makes you happy. Do not feel pressured. We all have different lives. We all got different things going on, different things to do. This is exciting though. Like, it's exciting. 100 books. Thank you so much for watching this reading vlog. Let me know if you have read this book. What did you think about it? And if you have read the other ones, I know it's not a series. It said it wasn't a series. I don't know if Google's playing me, but it's like part of the same Omegaverse universe type of thing. So let me know if those are good, if it's similar, but do not spoil it for me. I'm gonna check if the library has them because this was sent to me. I'm a library book girly, okay? I'm not gonna buy the books. I'm gonna check if the library has them, and hopefully the library has them. I actually need to check. I'm about to check right now. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next bookish video. Stay gorgeous, stay reading. Bye.